Hello, 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 hello. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There. So this 4 is right there. Okay. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? I am great. I've had cleaned my house today, cleaned my kitchen, top to bottom. All I know is my eyes are bad. I said to Scott, "Do you see these splatters on this kitchen wall?" He goes, "Yeah, we're going to paint." See, I don't notice things, but I was taking some pictures off the wall to put stuff up for Christmas, and I was like, oh my God. And he goes, yeah. I said, springtime, I'm going to wash these walls, and I'm going to paint them. And I messaged my landlord, and he's like, yeah, go ahead. He goes, as long as the color is able to be repainted over, because he does, everything's white. I hate white. Everything's white. So I said, no, I'm going to do the kitchen into like a beige tan. Like, hi, Jennifer. Here they are, Jennifer. Jennifer. Yeah, I didn't have wider ribbons, so they were kind of small. I had one big one, so you're going to get them. Whoops. That's what they look like. So I changed the price, by the way. They're $2 a piece now because they're not as big. This is a freebie for thank you. But yeah, I thought I had more white ribbon, and I don't. I did until I dyed it. Unless you want some that are pink, because I tried dyeing some ribbon. Not half free. Say, I tried dyeing ribbon. This is the color I got. And this is the ribbon I used the other day. Thinking I had more. But yeah. So I'll get those weighed up and let you know. So I have had corks. Corks coming out of my ears. The reason I have corks coming out of my ears is Diamond, when she was working at the bar, she had everybody save corks for me. And they were supposed to be in the last sale I had, and I forgot about them. So if anybody's interested in cork, you get corks. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 corks for $1. If anybody needs any corks, let me know. 12 for $1. And after you see this, you might be interested in saying, yeah, I want some corks. So get these out. Why do I open a pack when I got some loose floating around in this thing? So I spent a couple days trying to come up with some cork ideas, guys. And I found this one. This is not my idea. This is a lady I found on YouTube. And I'll link her channel if you want to go watch her. I'll give her. And so I can't take credit for this. It's not my idea. Hang on, I'll tell you who she was, because I think it's only right. Her name was DIY Dreaming with Heidi Scott. So thank you, Heidi Scott. high fiber fuzzy. So her name was DIY Dreaming with Heidi Scott. This is where I found how to do champagne cork tassels. I'm calling them Christmas because I'll be using Christmas material because it's Christmas season, right? And this is where you can, personally, I think, get away with using your little bit, like, you know, you always have that little piece like this. You're like, what are you going to do with it? It makes a good binding. But right now, we're going to use it for making tassels. And what you need is some material, of course. Hot glue. You can use cording for the handle. I have these little itty bitty eyelets, these thingies. She had a little bit bigger ones, but mine are smaller. We're going to use them. Hot glue and whatever you want to bedazzle them. We're going to see if I do this right, guys. So we're going to fold over. We're going to fold over again. And you leave about, you take your cork, put it about that much space from cutting. So I'm going to mark, I had to, just with a little pen. So I'm going to go about probably a fingernail length or thumb length up. So you just go across like that. You don't have to mark. I'm marking. So there we go. I put a mark. You'll see right there. That looks good. So I can't give myself credit for this idea. This is somebody else's idea. I don't know where she learned it from because I don't know her personally. It's just I was sitting on all these corks, and I'm like, what can I do with corks? So this is what I came up with. So what are you ladies all doing tonight besides watching me? And then you cut up. You cut up to that line. You guys might have seen this somewhere else, but you know, I don't know, but I've never done them. So, and space a little bit and cut up to the line. Space a little bit, cut up to the line. You don't go all the way up, that's fine, as long as you don't go over the line. If you do the line. But you get what I'm saying. Because I know you guys are smart women. You can make your the little thingies as wide as you want. Try to package. Yeah, Sabrina, let me know. Because Scott gets paid Thursday. So if I owe you, I think I read that right. If I owe you any extra, let me know so I could pay you. Okay? Right away. I have no money until then. I think. I would have to look, but I'm pretty broke. I know that. So, all the way up to the line. Think about making kits where you'd get a piece of Christmas, 2 pieces of Christmas material, 2 corks, the little dabbers, a glue stick for maybe $2, $3. Guess what I got myself for Christmas? Ooh, is it a machine? I didn't buy myself Christmas. Yes. Oh, big shot. And then you open it and you have it look like that. Maybe you can see it better if I turn it over. There, you can see all the little thingies. Close. A Gemini. Spellbinders plaque. Oh, Spellbinders. Yeah, forget a box. Yeah, Big Shot. Get the glue stick out. Let's get glue sticks off to the side. Now you get your cork. And these all have like a picture going through, which is all right. And you just put a little bit of glue. And you take your material, the length of the tassel, and I'm going to put mine down. Was on sale. There you go. Start collecting dies. Yep. And you just kind of, I'm going to put it on the material. You can put it on the cork. It's up to you. And you just slowly roll. Go and try to keep it as even as you can possibly get it. My material is a little off. I'm not too worried. Don't sweat the small stuff, as I always say. I'm going to make Diamond a few Harry Potter ones here. My first Big Shot I bought used because I couldn't afford new. And the lady was so kind enough. I told her I never owned it, that I was all excited that when I got it, she threw in, I bet you, 30 dies. And I contacted her. I said, wow, I didn't know I was buying dies. She goes, oh, when you told me you never had one. Flat rate envelope, you had a couple bucks left. I think it's like $5 you owe me. I will still mail it out Monday or Tuesday. You're good for it. Okay. And I was like, she goes, you were so excited when you contacted me because I found it online and she was out of state. And I said, is it affordable to have it shipped? And she shipped it in it fit in I think a large plate box. At that time it was like maybe $12. And she only sold it to me for $40. So I really got a good deal on that Big Shot machine. And then when I opened that box, it was chock full of some dies. She goes, I was going through my dies, and we were so excited. She goes, and you contacted me, and you were honest. You asked a bunch of questions about it. I threw you some dies so you could play with it right away. I'm like, oh my God. And then it quit working on me like a year later, 2 years later, and Scott called Sizzix, and the bearings went out of it. And it came from Germany. That was the longest time that I bought myself a nice one. I bought myself a brand new one. I have 2 Big Shots, and I'm glad I do because my grandkids like playing with them. So here you go, Scout. That's what it looks like, guys. Isn't that cute? Now, I'm going to bedazzle mine up a little bit. See how it just rolled? I'm a little off. It's no big deal because we're going to cover that. But that's what it looks like. I'm going to put one of these in. I've never did these, so this is all new to me. I'm going to take this little eyelet. I'm hoping I don't have to. Oh, look at that. Mine's got a hole in, of course. I'm going to put me a little hot glue in that hole. Probably where they popped it. You can do these with champagne ones as well. Mine are wine. I don't have any champagne. I'm going to stick that in with hot glue. That's it right there. But, okay, I will be right back. I got to go get my Christmas lace, which is out in the hallway. Alright. So, let's see. I think I'm going to put some red around the top of this. I'm just going to take, and I'm just going to do the same thing and just add some red. Glittery red. I think that looks pretty. And okay. And then I still think it needs a little something. And add a little gem. Actually, let's add. There we go. Scissors. Put that. I'm gonna add this little bow right to the top, and cut me. String. Oh, itchy nose, guys. Hi, everybody that's watching. Hello, hello. I glue on my fingertip. I can't handle it. Ah, hello. Voila, Cork tassel. Not cute? Could do this out of paper, I bet you too. I got one done. Make another one. I'm going to go thinner on this one. A little bit thinner. Strips this time. Yeah, I bet you could. I'm going to try paper after I do this one. Yep. I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to do a double paper. You could do this double too, where you can take 2 different types of material. So, and if anybody needs corks, let me know, because I got corks, 12 for $1. I got corks coming out of my ears. Okay. Again. All right. Grab cork. There we go. What, corks? My daughter worked at a bar, so they were saving them for me. That's like 2 years worth of corks I have. Yeah. I think I had, because I got them all bagged up in little bags. I think I had, okay. Oh, sitting over here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things of corks left. Plus, I know I have a few I threw out of my 16. Just found another one. Plus, I found a whole box at a garage sale. That before she started working at the bar. And then she started saving them. The bar started saving them for me. Well, she doesn't work there for me anymore. Work there anymore. But I guarantee you, if I wanted to, the good friend of Diamond's still works there. He'd probably save them for me. But I have so many. I know, I'm finding that out because I've been watching videos. And I came up with this one for the tassel. And I thought, oh, they make cute ornaments. So I got out my winter fabric. And I'm going to actually probably make up some kits for the next sale I have. You can use champagne corks as well. So the lady I watched, these are wine corks. She had champagne corks. And I don't have any champagne corks. So I only had wine. But she did use wine too, so I'm... Okay. It don't take long either. It don't take long. Man, I got the sniffles. I'm sorry. Everybody's going to get one on their Christmas package for Christmas. As a bowl. That's what I'm doing with them. And then they can keep them. And then they have their little ornament. It's my intention. And there's a small... Now, I am just not going to deal with that. Hang on, I got glue on my fingers. I'm just going to get a pokey tool. A pokey tool out here. Oh. I'm just going to... I'm just going to poke a little hole to get this started. Try to do my center. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Find that. And then I'm just going to hopefully turn it in there. There we go. Actually, I'm going to put a little hot glue on. Looks good. I ain't going nowhere, that's for sure. All right. Oh, I forgot to tie it on this side. Okay. Pull it back out so I can tie it. There we go. Boom. Now let's find something cute to put up on just to decorate a little bit. Let's see what I got in here. Let's put we have mittens and snowflakes, so let's do a snowflake. Oops, something just fell. I'm gonna put some hot glue. And I'm just gonna add a snowflake. Cute. So I got those two done. Now we're gonna try paper. We're gonna do one with paper like Sabrina asked. Let me get some paper. Let's see. Oh, I brought that up today. See what I got right now. Handy. And I got an idea also. Trying to see if I got some double-sided paper here that I ran off somewhere. I usually do, but I'm not seeing any because I personally would like double-sided. So, and I'm out of ink, but we'll do one anyways. Man, I don't have a lot of double-sided Christmas paper. Get off my sticker. Oh. Please, snap. Oh, I don't know how many of those right here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So I had some coffee teens. I don't remember coffee, tea, whatever last year, and it's songs. So I'm going to try that with the paper. So let's pick. I'll use this one. That's cool. Let that look on both sides. So I want the music notes to go this way. So they're coming down. So I gotta turn this off a little bit here. And we're gonna go 4 inches wide. So let's go 4.5. Go about there. Actually, how long is this? We'll split this in half so I can make 2. So we have 8. We'll go 4. There we go. Let's go 4. Because we're going to use it. Make 2 of them. There we go. one I'm going to put like this, and this one's going to be like this. So we'll put this to the side. Now, get my scissors. Like I said, I get a ruler. And a pencil. Oh, I actually grab one that's got sharp. I'm just going to go about a half of an inch, maybe right there. That looks good. And I'm just gonna do a little. Line just very lightly so I know where to stop the cut. You don't have to do the line, but I do it. Hi, Gloria. And I'm just going to cut up to that line. And do as thin as you want, as thick as you want. It don't matter. It's shaky tonight, and I don't know why. Look, I have this. You ever have that feeling where you're like nervous? Missing in action, LOL. And you don't know why? Like you're anxious, but you don't know why. That's how I have that feeling. I don't know why. Don't know why. Weird. So how are you? How is everybody? What's everybody doing? Missing in action, huh? Get some Black Friday sales, Gloria? You're a shopper. You like to shop. Did you go out? I didn't go. I went to Dollar Tree. In a grocery store. That was my Black Friday shopping. Oh, I did order a thermometer. Anxiety. Yeah. And I have anxiety. Well, I was up early, way early. And way early, okay? I was up, God. I went to bed early, fell asleep early watching the damn movie. See, I don't watch TV in my living room. I go watch TV in my bedroom. So, what is it? Today's still Saturday, right? Yeah. So, Friday, after Scott left for work, I went and watched a movie. I have to rewatch it because I must have not been into the movie that far along because I fell asleep until about 12:30. So I was up 12:30 till 11 o'clock today. From last night, 12:30 last night till 11 o'clock a.m. today. And I was on a cleaning frenzy. I mean, I got half my kitchen's decorated for Christmas. When Scott got home, he's like, damn, I had them floor mopped. I was washing partial walls, decorating for Christmas. He walked downstairs. I had a section because last year, February, March, our basement flooded. We had a storm come through, and we just threw stuff up. And this is my logic. This is so funny. Scott's like, we got to get that basement clean. I'm like, why clean the basement twice? And he goes, what do you mean? I said, wait till December. when I haul all my holiday, because I got more Christmas than any holiday. I said, I go, let me haul it all upstairs and out of the way, because all my holiday stuff got put up on Rubbermaids that were like in regular boxes in the center of our basement. I said, instead I'm moving it here and working around it. Let's just do it in December. And he's like, oh, okay. So I have all my holiday upstairs, 90% of it. And where my holiday is going in the basement, I already started moving it over there. And he goes, damn, girl. I don't know if it's the season that's going to be anxious, and the only thing I'm waiting for now is to do my living room and my Christmas tree. And I keep tracking my Christmas tree. My Christmas tree is in Green Bay. So that means it'll be here Monday or Tuesday. I'm so excited with my new Christmas tree. And he knows that December is my favorite month. Christmas is not my favorite month because I hate the cold. But December is my favorite holiday. So. And I haven't tidied up my craft room, my hallway to my craft room. Yeah. So I did the same thing with the paper. We're going to grab Cork. I'm looking. Yep, that looks good to me. I'll put some glue. So I'm a weirdo. What can I say? Press it down. You haven't even started? The only thing I'm not putting up is I usually do stuff outside. And I had to blow up or those, little thing, yard ornaments, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Minnie Mouse or Mickey Mouse. I spent more time going out there, putting those suckers back in the ground than what it was worth. So I gave them, they're home with Diamond. Plus, I get a win, and they wouldn't stay up. They would depull. Where Diamond, she doesn't have the win. The way the win at her place is different. So I like the grandkids take them home. I told Diamond, put them up in the yard. I don't know if she did yet. I should ask her. And Riley loves Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So she's been wanting Mickey. So I let the kids take them. I'm going to put I have one of those lights that flickers Merry Christmas, and I might put that out in the yard. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I want the big red truck. I think it's $100. I could have did that. I should have did a sale to raise money for my big red truck lawn ornament I want. But Scott goes, yeah, you get it, and then you'd want me to put it up in the house. I'm like, yeah. But I got my bathroom decorated. I got my kitchen. I have to do a video on my kitchen yet. Because I did a video of my bathroom. And then I'll do a video of my kitchen. I'm doing by room. It's easier. All gone. There, I did it with paper, guys. That looks good. I got an idea. I've got to get to the Dollar Tree. I'm hoping Scott will take me Monday. I thought I had some, but I don't want to look. So I'm going to use gold. This hot glue. I never realized how hot the hot glue is so stringy. So I'm just going to go on the edge of this like that. Covered your mistakes too, because I got a little head here. And I'm going to snip. I'm gonna smush it, smush it, smush it, smush it. So that's Music Day song. That's kind of cool. Isn't that neat? I'm going to put that aside because we're going to use the next one. Now I'm going to do the pokey tool in the center. Okay. Woo! I'm just going to poke. Grab one of these thingy jiggers. Eyelet. I would go a little bit bigger ones, personally, if you're going to do this. Mine are tiny, but they still work. I would probably do bigger, personally. I'm just gonna but use what you have. Oh, I was gonna show you another way. I'll show you another way you can do this if you don't got the eyelets. Yeah, you can do that too. I will show the next on the next one. See, I got these things. And I was like, and I got these. I don't know. I think the wings are just a little bit too big. I was going to make an angel out of a clothespin. And have those wings. But I think it looks tacky. So. I have to figure out what I got some of them. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Oh, look at it. That's a cool idea. Oop. I'm not going to do them all. Oh, I ripped one off. Be careful not to rip them off. Cute. Yeah, I make reindeer out of corks. Yeah, I seen that where it's like this is the legs and legs. Something like that. Could do them all, or you could do some of them. Let's do them all. I have time. I ain't going anywhere. Are you guys going anywhere tonight? I'm just picking different lengths. So what do you guys want for Christmas? What's on your Christmas wish list? I have no idea what I want for Christmas. I have no idea. Scott, my husband, asked me the other night, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't think of one thing that I want for Christmas. Okay, how it looks, and just kind of like all that bunched up. It looks like a party popper. You know those party poppers? And if you want, I could have put the cork in there. Or not the cork, the little thingy in the inside. So it hung like this. Doesn't it look like a party popper? I have to get me, I know I have some gold, but I'm not going to go through the cupboard looking for it right now to be able to, and string it. Party popper. That's what I think it looks like. All right, let's do this. Party popper. You don't have to do the line like I do. But then I know how far to cut, not to cut up. I just do a slight line. But these are the other ones I made, Gloria. I don't know if you came in. I made them out of material. That's what those look like. I'm going to have the material. My party popper. Blah, blah, blah. Put them right there. And this one I'm just going to do and leave it plain. But well, thank you. Did you see it? I looked all when I did that. Only thing is, I'm going to take this out. If I can get it out. And I'm actually going to. We're going to do that right now. I'm going to fold these down. Ah! Flip it back up. I'm going to put the string. Oh, I got to fix this one. Here we go. I'm going to put it so it hangs like this. So it looks like a party popper. You know those poppers? Berkey poppers? Whatever they're called. You know what I'm talking about, right? Woo-hoo! Party poppers. You know where you pull the end and they go poof with all the paper coming out? I haven't talked to her, but because we're on such different level time schedules with my Scott working the shifts we keep missing each other. But I know she's okay because I'll send her a message and she sends me one back. Her knee surgery's doing good. She's doing great. So that I was so happy for her. Everything went good there. Hi, Cheryl's Crafty World.com. The real store. How are you this evening? Hope all is well. So if you do not have the little, whoops, I'm sorry, I hit the camera, eyelets, you would take your string, and I'm not going to, I'm just going to show you. And before you start rolling your paper, you take your string, you do your handle, so it kind of looks like that. And then you would roll around that, so then you can hang it. I ain't going to do that, because I have the eyelets. But that's what you would do if you don't have string or the eyelets. And if you'd like to do this project and you don't have a corks, let me know, because I have $12 for $1. Plus shipping, of course. If anybody's interested. Hi, Arlene. And you just slowly roll. This one's made out of paper. Thank you. You probably could do this project. We went to my father-in-law's. I made Cornish hens, whatever they are. Little chickens is what I've been calling them. For the first time in my life. And we could have got away with just making 2, because I laughed because I told my father-in-law, you eat like this little chicken. I said, we're eating. I felt like I was eating a pigeon. I could have, and I made 3. And I only really needed to make 2. So, yeah, for supper, or lunch, I should say, for Scott and I, we had chicken sandwiches. And I made the garnishments, the stuffing, the squash, the mashed potatoes, pies. And that was it. Because he didn't want to leave the house. Usually Diamond does everything for Thanksgiving. He didn't want to go, and we didn't want to, and it was his birthday. So Scott and I didn't want to leave him by himself on a holiday. He's left alone enough by himself anyways that we chose to spend it with my father-in-law. He's alone by himself. He's 77 years old, you know. So that was our Thanksgiving. And it wasn't rushed. It was just laid back. I didn't feel good. The biggest disappointment of my Thanksgiving is my neighbors here who think it's okay to have a party. Okay? And play their music from 10 a.m. going boom, 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 boom. And I had a sinus headache the other night. And 10 miles wide. That I called my landlord at 9 o'clock. And I was not happy. And he ignored the landlord's phone call. So my landlord told me to call the cops on him. And Scott and when I have to I took my sinus medication and a pain pill to knock myself out so I don't hear the music to go to sleep. That's pretty bad because I don't like doing that. I don't like drugging myself. Hi, Carrie. That's the only way I could fall asleep. And I was fighting that sinus headache. You know, that sinus headache pressure feels like somebody's in your brain with a hammer. I had that all day Thanksgiving. And on top of them, yeah, I was not happy. So at 9 o'clock, I finally had it. And like I told the police officer at the end of the phone, they could turn down the bass. The music is so loud that you could hear them talking. That their music is so loud that they have to scream to talk. So on top of that, the music, I'm hearing their conversations. Yeah, I did the ice. I did it all. I was not. Thanksgiving was miserable. I went down. I cooked. I went down. I ate, and I looked at my father-in-law because I'm sitting at the kitchen table like this, you know. And I looked up, I said, guys, I'm going to go home. And Scott goes, did you grab your key? And I'm like, no. And I'm so out of it with this headache that I didn't even grab my own key. Because 90% of the time, I grab my own key. Because if Scott wants to stay, Scott's dad goes, why don't you take her home, put her to bed? Well, then we're 3 houses away from our duplex. My father-in-law only lives 6 houses from me. We're 3 away from ours, and I could hear their music. And I'm like, oh, great. And I put up with it till you're talking 6 at night. I came back home. Finally, at 9 o'clock, I had enough. And the thing is I went over, Scott went over, and we knocked on the door. They looked out the window and not answer their door. So me and the landlord had words yesterday. Because I called my landlord pigeon. Joss. We've been dealing with this since they moved in. I'm like, me and Scott aren't loud. I said, and this is what I said to Norm, if they want to have these parties, fine, whatever. But they have to respect their neighbor. We share a wall. And I told the officer, he asked me where my bedroom was. We share a middle wall that's the living room wall, and then it's a basement, and then it goes to a closet and a bathroom. I said, I'm on the driveway side as my bedroom. I can't sleep. I didn't dial 911. The officer could hear them over him and I talking. He says, is that the music? I'm like, yeah. I'm sitting right in this room. You swear it was coming from my house. If somebody called the police department on them besides me, which I found out, my other neighbors did, they got 6 calls that night from 6 different people. When I rattled the address, he goes, yeah, we're already on our way out there. How did he say that? He goes, if we didn't have an address, we'd have been knocking on both doors because they wouldn't have been able to tell where that music was coming from. That's how loud it was. It was crazy. I was not and having that headache on top of it, no. Wasn't playing that jive. I'm usually not like that, because, you know. So, got, oh, there are 2 different colors. I thought that was gold. Hang on, I gotta grab the gold one. I thought it was gold. That looks better. Yep. Yeah. And that's what I told my landlord. I've been dealing with this. It was a nice, quiet summer because we had a police officer that moved across the street in a rental. And once he moved out, boom, it went right back to this loudness. Yep. So when I called my landlord yesterday, he actually picked up, and I'm like, so what are you going to do about this? I said, I'm done dealing with this. I don't pay the type of money to live in this place to deal with that. Me and Scott pay $750 a month. I said, they have no respect for us. They don't care. Well, he's looking at a fine. My landlord's getting a ticket. He's not pleased. He told me that. He got issued a ticket. So now I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm like, a ticket? Because I knew you could get, if there's so many noise complaints in one dwelling. But I didn't know they ticket the landlord as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the little thingy in. I'm going to poke the hole. But yeah, I'm going to think of all the days. And I'm like, Scott goes, did the music bring it on? I said, I don't know. I didn't know if their music at night. I mean, they start at 10 o'clock in the morning. I told Scott, I don't know. But it wasn't helping. I'll tell you that one. So I got the little thingy. And then I got this string I got. But, oh. We've been pretty quiet. Because it's Saturday. I'm surprised. And that's what the thing is. I told Norm. They go a few weeks and they're quiet. And then, boom. They're back to it. And I've had enough. And I told him, Scott and I would be, we've been living, we'll be here 7 years, 8 years. I'd have to look at our list, but we've been here a while. And I informed him, I said, if things do not change, me and Scott are looking for another place. We live here for convenience of Scott's dad. And Scott's dad says it's not, when we were talking yesterday, because we were down by Scott's dad yesterday, and Scott's dad says, but you shouldn't have to put up with that for convenience to be this close to me. Kids got to move. You kids got to move. You do what you have to do. So, which we don't want to, and we shouldn't have to. So I'm hoping I did this right. I might did this wrong. We'll see here. This may not turn out the right way I was hoping. We'll see. Stuck in there. I'm going to go like that. And then like that. I actually wanted it on the bottom. So I did this wrong. Okay, let's see if I can pull this through. You just made one? Cool. You made it out of paper? Oh, she sent me a picture. Oh, look at that. See? That's cute, Sabrina. Oh, look at the reindeer. Now, how are you going to hang it? Did you miss how you could do it if you didn't have the little hangers? What you would do is, before you would start to roll, if you don't have the little eyelets thingy, but you can get them later, you would just take your hanger, like your string, whatever you use. Come on, I'll get me so you can see more. You would put that on first. Come on, hands. Put it like on each side. And then roll the paper or the material around it. So then this is like that. Does that make sense? You don't have the eyelets. Okay, I'm going to try to get this back through this. Come on, get lucky. Yeah. It, you know. Okay. Hello. Come on. And I did it. In the hole. Come on. I might have screwed up on this one. We're going to try. I'll get it. I'm determined to get it. I just got to get the hot glue off this that I had on there. That's what's... Okay. Let's see if I can get it now. I know, I'm determined. Even if I have to... You know what? I bet you it'd be simpler. I started it out. Different string. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Yeah. That'd make more sense and a lot easier than fighting it. Wouldn't it? Sometimes I'm the... Eventually I catch up to it. There we go. Yeah, I have my moments, right? Let's see. Okay. I might have taken you. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Teresa's in the house. Welcome. Keep going. Oh, I got one. Woo, I got one through. Let's try to get this other one through. And I pull. Come on, stay. Oh, it keeps coming apart at the end on me. It's driving me crazy. I'll get it. I'm determined to get it. It's because they're different lengths. There we go. Run away. Don't run away. Leave it stay. Okay. Come on, go through the ball. Come on. I'm about to get a needle pretty damn quick here. Ha ha. Boom. Caught it. Tie after edge. I'm not done yet because I don't like how that looks. That space between there. See how that looks? I'm gonna fix that. So bear with me. Whew. Took me forever to do that. Yeah, you and I both. You saw. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Oh, I wish I was gold. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. Let's see what I got here. Ooh. Couple bells. Oh, my eyes are itchy. Silver rail. Shoot. Get me another piece of string here. Hey, Tina, I was thinking Saturday, December 12th. Do you want to do the clocks? Let me see. When is that? Hang on a second here. Yeah, that'll work. Not a problem. Yeah, that should work. Shouldn't be no problem. I know the 19th I'm gone. That's pajama party night at Diamonds. Nana and Papa's annual pajama party. Yeah, that's the 19th. We just picked names. So now we have to buy the pajamas. It used to be at my house, except Diamond got dogs. And it's convenient just to have it at Diamond's house. But it's still, Papa's annual Pajama party. We're still doing it. As long as the state is not having a connection. Things don't change between now and then. Because if they go in a stay-at-home order, like I heard they're talking about doing stay-at-home order again, then it changes everything. Ooh. Okay. Put the string in. Pull the bells off. I already know the pajamas I'm buying because Scott got Sam. So I already, and Scott just says pick them out, whatever. So I already know which ones I'm getting Sam. And I got Leah, which is Tim's Leah this year is coming. They're coming this year. So he was like, tells Tim, you never told me about this. Okay, we're going to take one bell off. Two. So we're going to put these bells on. I'm just going to tie right there. Let's see. A little knot. Come on, knot me up. Man, my fingers don't work. I got to trim my nails. That's what the problem is. I don't like long nails. And they mess with me. So I got to trim my nails. I can't work with long nails. Snip. Here we go. Now, I'm going to also, if I do it good, so I suck at bows so bad. Bad. So bad. So good I did here. I didn't have too bad. Kinda. Pretty proud of myself. It's not that bad. Oh. Pull the wrong one. I want this one. Okay. Okay. Snip. Snip. Put that right there. Not too shabby. Nice. Started yesterday? Wow. So like Christmas help, Teresa? So there we go. So we got that one. We got the party popper. I call it the party popper. It's just a fiber. Gave me that idea of folding the edges up. So I turned it upside down. I did it the same way as the paper, or as I did this one. Except for one thing, I turn it opposite direction because I curled the paper. Nice. Cool. So that's my party popper. You know, those ones where you pull the ends out and they go. Boom. And then we got the ones that are like this with the material. Now, next ones are going to be paper too, but I got to get glue off my fingertips. So we did paper, music paper, you can see there. Next one. And I have this leftover wrapping paper that, look at, I got it Kathy's package and I saved it for a year. I'm bad. So I'm going to fold it and get me the best length possible without glue, without tape on it, if possible. So there's tape. Oh, yeah. So probably going right here. Excuse me. And right there, there's tape there. A little piece of tape. Maybe I can work my magic here. Don't reckon it. Yes. Cool. And then we got tape here. Oh, yeah. It's sad but nice. So I'm going to get my cutter out. That's what I'm going to do now. I can straighten this out. Get a straighter edge. All right, and then I'm going to go for, that looks good. Right about there. We'll go 4.5 on this one. We'll go 5. Okay. And looks darn good there. I don't think I could get that any better. Woohoo! Red trucks. You know whose this is. So I'm going to turn this over. Gonna line her up. Looks good. And I'm just going to make me a little mark here. About there. Get my pencil. You don't have to do the pencil. I like doing the pencil, so then I know where to cut or cut up to. Got a cork. Yep, got that. So that's what it looks like. So what's everybody doing? I need to take. Oh. Are you enjoying this video idea or me? A lot of times I go on, I don't know what I'm going to do, or I have an idea what I do, but I don't know if it's exactly what you guys would like to see. So I'm in that dilemma. I'm trying to figure out. It's not my idea. I've been watching videos on stuff to make with corks because like I said, I have tons of corks, and I thought, oh, the cute tassel, and then you can make ornaments, and mine are going to go on presents. So then they got all my presents that I'm going to be putting underneath my tree. I'm going to make enough for all of them. So then they have this, and they also get a little tassel instead of using a bow. Instead of buying bows, make cork tassels, and then they can have them as ornaments. You can make them out of wrapping paper because look at Sabrina. Does this look familiar? Like my wrapping paper is trucks, campers. That's all my. I may make some tassels out of that to match the gifts. Yep, I saved it. This one's going. I'm making this. I'm gonna make the black. I just put up for my own tree. But I'm gonna be once I get wrapping my gifts after I put my tree up. I'll bring up all my Christmas presents tomorrow. I'll show you Christmas present I got in the mail today for my grandson, Ethan, Tim's little boy. I thought they don't need toys, is how Tim put it to me. They really don't need toys. So this is what I decided to get Ethan. He loves dinosaurs. He's little, and he's 3. So, aren't they cute? So that's what I got Ethan. Then it came with this little bag that they all fit in once they're open. Isn't that cute? So that's Ethan's Christmas present. The rest are done. Except for Allie. Man, she's hard. I got a couple things for Allie, but she's the only one that's not done is Allie. I have like 15 more bucks to spend on Allie, and I don't know what to get her. She's driving me crazy. And then when I ask her, she goes, I don't know. I don't know, Nana. But Riley's done, Coda's done, Ethan's done, Jasmine's done, Tyler's done. The adults are getting cash. Leah's getting... So Leah, she's 17. What do you give a 17-year-old? You give her cash. But once I wrap my Christmas presents and I can put them on my tree, I'll start making more cork tassels for each present. I could actually go downstairs and count all the presents and know. Do it that way too. Then I could have them done, and then when I'm wrapping, I can attach them right away. Yeah, that would be a better plan. Well, so I might do that later. Go downstairs, count all my gifts I got down there. Then I know how many I have to make. And then I'm going to make Diamond and Sam because I always get to give them a Christmas card with their cash in, and I wrap up the Christmas card. Yeah, they have to unwrap something anyways, and so each one of theirs will have a tassel. I mean, you can make even, say you're on a really tight budget for Christmas. You know, some people are a really tight budget. And you have corks. You can make them a set of cute corks ornaments. Now, I think that'd be a cute gift. And it comes from the heart. I'm thinking of you, you know. Wanted, you know, with a little note. Wanted to make you a little something for Christmas. Or if you have a kind neighbor, you know, you want to give a little something. Or your mailman. Which now I have to make that tea cozy again. I should show you all the ornaments I made. I'll show you. This is what I've been doing. Because I went to, usually my truck tree is my smaller tree. But this year, of course, it's bigger. So I've been making little ornaments. Made that one. That one. And of course, I bought my gnomes. Those are, they're just thrown in here. Just like my little truck's thrown in here. And then I did the camper in the red. And the truck with the green. And then I did it like this. That. Like that. I wish I had more green. I realized going through my lace and ribbon, I don't have a lot. Like I like. And then I did this one. And then this one, of course. And then a bow. And then I did the little gnome guys. A little gnomey guy. And then a Christmas tree, which I'm sticking that with Jennifer. That's my thank you gift to Jennifer for ordering. And then, of course, this is the one that I got from Bima. I want more like this. I'm going to see if she has that in her store. I meant to ask, and I forgot. Because, God, I like how that looks. And, of course, these are all those Dollar Tree trucks. I did. These are very gentle. I told Scott, I said, if I could cut really good, I'd double these with chipboard. They are so thin, so I got to be very careful with them. I could have made them a little thicker. So them is my bucket. I've been working on my ornaments. And I don't remember where I got this. Oh, Sabrina sent me that. Isn't that cool? Now I think about it. And this is my General Dollar ornament that was missing the thing. I got it for $1 instead of $3. So yeah, that was in that stuff Sabrina just sent me that she was nice enough to go to Dollar Tree and find me. Her Dollar Tree's the bomb. Because she found those little wooden ornaments for me. Mine never got those in. Or the bigger trucks. I never got them in. And then even the little Dollar Tree truck lights. Never got them in either. Then I'm having Scott, I forgot to ask him, to drill a hole in here for me. Because I could try with my whole bunch or thing and I won't do it. And I'm going to make a couple ornaments out of them. For my tree. Ah. Voila. It's like a hula skirt. Hula, hula, hula. Hello, hula, hula. So what's everybody doing? I know Sabrina's making these. So what is everybody? What's everybody else doing? I love this look. I am making tassels and turning them into Christmas ornaments. It's not my idea. I found it on YouTube. Oh, that is so cool with the red truck. You can see it going around. That's awesome. And I'm showing the ladies how you can do it. So, got this one I made. This one's out of paper. And then I made a party popper one. So it looks like a party popper, you know, where you pop it. And it hangs like that. And then these are out of material. And I'm also be putting them on my packages instead of bows this year. I'm going to do this so then they have an ornament. So each one of my Christmas ornaments will have a popper or tassel. Because I have corks up the corks. I have corks, so I have a lot of corks. And I've been sitting on corks for months, trying to figure out what can I do with corks. So this morning, when I was cleaning my house, hey, sorry, I got a sneeze. Sorry. Oh, it wasn't my idea. It was the DIY Dreaming with Heidi Scott. And I will. Oh, excuse me. This is her video. If you guys want to go check hers out as well, I have to give her the credit. I don't know her. I wasn't even subscribed to her. I am now though. But she has a tutorial. There we go. And hers is called Easy Fabric Champagne Cork Tassel. She used champagne. I'm using wine. She did wine as well. But she's got a lot of different creative ideas. I was looking at her videos. Very talented lady. How to how to repurpose old jeans and make the cutest rolled denim something or another. I mean, she's got neat videos. So, go check her out. That's where I found this idea. This is not my idea. I was just showing everybody. And she chatted. So, and then I'm just going to poke a hole. And if you don't have the eyelets, you just put the hanger between the paper. I'm using an eyelet. Find my eyelet hole here again. And I do the pokey tool thing first. And then I also add glue. And I would recommend longer eyelets. Mine are tiny. I'm using what I have. So. Look at that. Love the truck. See the whole truck. That's cool. All right. And I've been waiting to use this. I've been hoarding this. Oops, wrong bin. And now I got a reasoning where I'm going to put it. No. I don't know if I like that. Now that it's on there. Yeah, I don't like it there. So never mind. I'm not going to use this. See? You have the right to change your mind. It don't look right. So I will put that aside and I will use it something else. So it didn't lay right. Just, you know what I mean? It didn't look right. Maybe a little Christmas tree. Okay. I'm going to mute you guys real quick. Don't go anywhere. I'm still here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I blew my nose, and I know you guys don't want to hear that. But I was hearing my mother in my head. Blow that nose! Okay. Quit sniffling. Which I got the sniffles anyway, so it doesn't matter, but you get what I'm saying. I got an idea. We're going to see how it looks. I got to clean this up, though. There we go. Get it off. There we go. So, that's what I'm thinking. I want this to be the front. It's all flat again. Right there. And so, start a conversation. You'll have to go get some S. That's it. I can't handle this. Hang on for a second here. Sleep. Oh, good night. Tina, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm on a late night now. I was up from 12:30 last night till 11:30 this morning. Lay down and just woke up like an hour and a half ago. So I'll be up a while. So then I have an interview tomorrow with my daughter for her class. I cannot get used to long nails, no matter what I try. So I'm trimming especially my thumbs. I'm trimming my thumbnail, except I really did a bad job on that one. Usually Scott cuts them for me. There we go. That's better. Okay. There, trim my nails. My thumbnails. This is driving me crazy. Okay. All right. So, thinking about taking it and having it look like it's hanging. Ah! Okay. I'm good. I'm fine. It's all right. We're all good. It's all good, everybody. And oh, come on. Fiddly fingers, fiddly fingers. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Kinda. There we go. Having it dangle. That'll look cool, but this string is too small, so I'm gonna get a larger string. That's the problem. Just going to string around. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not liking it. I thought that looked cute. Dangling. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that either. Never mind. See? That's crafting. I do think it needs something, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe another color. Maybe. Maybe. Where is it? I thought I had a smaller one. I think this is too big. Get my idea. Well, now that don't look too bad. I like the concept, but I think the bells are just too big. Yeah. But I am gonna make something with them. I forgot I had them. But that's too. There's a green. Another red one. I love this bowl. I am going to take this apart. Yes. Got a red bead in it. Took it apart, guys. I meant to throw one apart. That's alright. I'll use both. And then put a little hot glue so it doesn't fall apart. Took the big bells off. Bells were too big. Too big. But I want the red because it's a red truck. Let's see. I guess it don't matter. On the front of my truck here again. Yep, right here. I'm just going to stick that right there. Now that looks good. Fix up a little bit. That looks pretty. There we go. I'll solve that one. I'll lay that down. Those were too big on the bottom, in my opinion. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. I like that bead concept. Not that one, though. There we go. what I do, I'm just going to tie them in a knot. And before I pull too tight, just hold that, put a little smidgen of hot glue, and pull. There we go. Ta-da! I think that's pretty. You don't jingle, but that's okay. One down. Another for Tina Tree. Alright, I'm going to do another one that time. I like doing 2 of each ornament. So, then we're going to do the other paper I have some in here. Let's see. I'm just going to I'm going to fold this over. And get it under my blade. There we go. Even it out. Looks good. All right. And then we're going to go to the 4 on the floor. Okay, I'm going to fold this one in half. I'll make 3. It's going to go like that. And get right in the center. And make 3 of them. Sorry. And out of that one. But I'm going to say that. Well, I have nobody commenting. I have so many people watch, but nobody's talking. Is there anything else you guys want me to come up with? I'm trying to think what else I can do with corks. Let's see. Let's go to Pinterest real quick. I want to see how to do a reindeer cork. Let me look it up. Reindeer cork. Reindeer cork. Oh my God, they're adorable. Well, I don't have the little whatchamacallit. Pipe cleaner. But I can show real quick how it looks. Looking at them. They're cute. Oh, look at this one. Cute. Oh, them are cute too. So basically, looks like you need I've seen like different ways here where you'd split the corks in half, and then you go split it a little bit in the center to make 2 legs. So you would need 1. Okay, we're gonna look at that one closer. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna see if I can cut through this. I might have can't. Okay, I got it. Woohoo! So you got 2 corks like this. You got the body, but in the leg department, you would go through just the hair up, so it looks like the legs are split. Then you do the little body. Let's get a longer cork. So we'll do that, and then you do the little head, and there's the reindeer. Oh, we're gonna make one. Okay. So I'm gonna get my saw. The saw's on this table. This is the handiest little saw I bought at the Dollar Tree. $1, guys. That's it. So you just go like this in the center. As long as you don't cut your finger, you're all good. So mine's a little off. So his legs look spread a little bit. I'd probably do this wider. So he looks like he's got, oh, I just broke it. So he got 2 little legs. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to have Scott do this on a machine. I'll do that this weekend and I'll redo it. And I'll have him. You need stick for the legs. Yeah, I used to saw it too. But I'd have Scott do my corks on his machine. It'd be zip, zip. But the one I was looking at, they took bottom of a cork and they split it in half so his legs were split. And then it was like this. So it looked like he had 2 little legs. But I'll have Scott do them on the machine. It'd be much easier. But they're cute. So, and then the other one was little sticks. Plus I'll have, see, Diamond will be, oh, that's a cute one too. The one's on skis. Popsicle sticks. And the other one is where they took this and they just did a little round thing. They made eyes, and then they had little horns coming up too. That's cute. Oh, little mice too. Little doggies. Oh, the wiener dog. The wiener dog looks like this. And then half what is cork. And then little ears, and then little black things, and a tail. For a wiener dog. That's cute. Oh, glue boogers. Then they have a Christmas tree where they took half the corks, painted them, and went like 1 on the bottom and 3 in, going across, and then 2, and then 1. That's a cool idea too. That's a lot. I gotta go get me some pipe cleaners. I was at Dollar Tree and I meant to grab pipe cleaners the other day too, and I forgot. Maybe the Diamond can run me a Dollar Tree tomorrow once you see her. Little snowman. They did the face of a snowman and just a little piece of paper for the nose and little earmuffs on each side and then a scarf. Oh, lollipops. Okay, gotcha. Alrighty. I gotcha. I wonder. Lollipop sticks. Thanks for the idea. I would have never thought lollipop sticks. That's a cool idea. I don't know if these would work, but we should see. I got all these little sticks. I bought this wooden little pack at the Dollar Tree for $1. Came with all these little wooden pieces. Let's see. Oh! I'm going to mark. It's the season to be jolly. Where's my pen? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna just see. So I'm gonna go on this side. I'm gonna mark right here, and then right there, and then right there. It might not easier. So we're gonna just see. I just gotta get my knife. I'm always grabbing air when it's back over here. Wind up here, and I'm going to we're gonna see if these will work. Doesn't hurt. As long as I don't lose these pieces because I want to use. And come on, get out. Boom. Oh, man. Stuck underneath my mat. There we go. There we go. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, and I broke it. That's all right. I'll make the other one smaller. Thin sticks. They're pretty thin, guys. So I'm going to fix that. Because like I said, I'm experimenting right now. Because it's not like it's going to stand. It's going to be hanging anyways. So it's only... Okay. Okay. So we're going to dig out a little of the cork a little bit here. I thought I did, but I didn't do it enough. Okay. And I'm not going to force it this time either. I'll force it. Perfect. Okay. I'll go in there. Stick that in there. See what I'm doing? Sorry, I got it close to my chest so I can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm not on camera. All I am is digging out a hole. And Making it fit. I'm going to do this one right away. Come on. Come on, little baby. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay. And to put that one in there. And that one in there. Haha. Okay. Put glue. Well, too much glue on that one, but oh well. It's my experiment one. Haha, little legs. Oh, and it sits nice too. Ah, I'm so proud of that. Okay, there I go. We got the little body. And then we take a cork and we move it like that. Now it's top heavy, which I knew it was going to be. And I was going to use these for his horns, but I don't think so. But it's a general idea, guys. Put a little nose on him, his eyes. Cool. So when I get some pipe cleaners for his horns, because I was going to try to use the sticks for his horns, but I think they'd look weird. I think pipe cleaner would look cuter. And I don't have pipe cleaner. I have white pipe cleaner, but I want brown. Little puff ball for his nose, little black dots for his eyes, like a little tail. Use that for his tail, though. But you get the general idea. And that'd be a cute idea. But I'm going to let y'all go. Nobody's talking in chat. They're all watching me. I find that not interesting, I guess. I don't know. Yep. I got pom-poms. They're somewhere. I just had them. They're on this mess, but they're here. I have I have Christmas pom-poms. So, yep. I'm going to pick some stuff up tomorrow. Diamond's coming in the morning because I have to help her with a class project. She has to interview me. And I was supposed to do it today, but I forgot. So, she's coming in the morning. So, I will see if she'll take me to Dollar Tree. I think she's coming to the house, or is she calling me? I don't remember now. Either way, if I don't go, I'll have Scott take me Monday. I don't remember if she said she was waking me, gonna come into town and interview me, or we're doing it by messenger. I don't remember. Okay. But I'm gonna make me some more pom-pom or cork tassels. You can see Gloria gave us the idea of the reindeer. His kind of concept. Kind of cute. Little nose. I mean, I'd probably finish him. But I got white whatchamacallits, but not brown or red or green. And my pom-poms, I thought they were on the table. Whole red container of pom-poms. And I am not seeing. What is that? But I will find them. They can't be too far away. I just use them. You know how that is. You use something, you turn your back and it goes missing because you know those little gnomes that you have in your craft room that take your stuff and go play with it for a while, and then they return it to you when you don't need it. Yeah, I have that. Crafty gnomes, I swear, or crafty gnomes. I literally had those pom-poms. Oh. I think I made it too big. Maybe not such a big one. Even smaller one. Tiny red one. Ooh. There we go. You're a tinier one. A tinier one would work better. There we go. And little eyes on the side. Cool. I think I would just do his eyes with like black marker. If you have wire, you could do wire too for his antlers. But I'm going to let you all go. I'm trying to think what I have in my craft room to finish him. I don't have, I have white, whatchamacallits. Or, you can make them look really cute, if you don't have, like, the pom-poms. Or pom-poms. Whatchamacallits. Whatchamacallit? What the heck were we calling them? Pipe cleaners. Wow, I can't think today. Pipe cleaners, Tina. I'm gonna make him. Look, I got all these little thingies, big full of this sprays and miscellaneous stuff that look like this, that are kind of broke. They were given to me. So I came up with this new little concept here. I want to get my black Sharpie. See, now I'm on mode. The thinking cap came on. Oh. All right. Okay. Oh. Hi, Linda. You will see what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do his eyes. His eyes are a little too far apart. Oh well. He's my trial reindeer. Will be his little ears. His little ears. He's got to have ears. His all right. Bye, Jennifer. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow sometime. Have a good night. Yeah, it's. Sorry, I'm drilling through his head. So I gotta have it close so I can see what I'm doing. I know it's hard when you can't see me. All I am is taking a razor blade and going through like this. I'm making a hole. Oh my God, he's adorable. Okay. I gotta do him a tail. See, this would drive me crazy. This is how it's bad. I started something and it would sit here and I'd stare at it and I'd be like, okay, what do I got in this house? And I thought, you know what? He doesn't have to have the regular antlers, pipe cleaners, use what you got. Like I just did. I got this bag of stuff from this lady, that my neighbor. She knows I'm a crafter, so I don't know where she got it at her church. So I don't know if they had a rummage sale or something, but I'll show you what she brought over to me. She just brought this over to me yesterday. There we go. And he's going to have a little scarf because I think he's cold. And I have a little piece of material sitting somewhere. Hang on. I didn't really look through that bag. I just walked over to get the puffy balls and saw, and I thought, oh, there we go. I'll use that. And he's going to hang, so of course he's not going to stand. Maybe if I, because he's top heavy. I'm going to put a little scarf around him. Plus it's covering up. Yeah, I'm going to snip. And I'm going to snip. Yeah, because he falls over. Because he's top heavy. And now, I think I'm going to just go like this a little bit. And poke a hole right there. So it would have been smarter to put this in first. Twist it, twist, twist, twist. Come on, twist. Okay, and then You knock him over. Yeah, he's a little, like I said, a little top heavy. Oh my God, he's so cute. This is off Pinterest, guys. Well, I don't know so much about his horns are off Pinterest because that was the thing that popped in my head. There we go. And he hangs. There's my little reindeer. Nice funky little legs. Made out of corks. And that's just, yeah, there we go. He sits a little bit. If you get him just right, he can sit. Thank you. But I was like, like I said, when I got up to go find the puffballs, I saw that bag full of stuff, which I haven't looked through. Should we look through that real quick? So this is one of the things, like she says, like I could have broke that branch off. That'd have meant cute little horns too. See, that would have been a cute horn. But she says it was odds and ends that nobody bought at a church sale. And she thought of me. So let's see what's in this thing. Oh, look at this. Well, that's kind of pretty. Ooh, look at that one. Ooh, are these glass? Let's see. Oh, they are little glass bulbs. They're glass. Whole bag full. Oh, cool. Yeah. It wasn't much in here, but oh, look at this one. White poinsettia. I could have used them last week. Oh, look at there. Guess who will be raiding these off? It's a baby stocking. Look at that pretty. Look at that. See, I'll be taking that off. A little bucket with some. This in there. Red bowl. More things like that. I think they're pears. Ooh. A little scarf. Aw, see, I should have looked at it. Put that on my reindeer. Pears must have been the thing. Must have been an image because there are a lot of pears in here. Bunch of berries. Missed some Christmas bowl. Odd poinsettia. Oh, it's a purse. Bunny magnet. Little flower. Little pine cone. Greenness. And I have no idea what's that for. And that'd be it. Oh, and some berries. That's a cool little bag full of stuff. And I'll be turning it into something. Upcycling. Pears must have been. Oh, these are apples and that one. That must be pretty at Halloween. Look at pears. I don't know what I would do with pears. But even if I just use the green, and if I don't use the pears, but I use all that, I have no idea what that would be for. Hi, Handy Stars. So, yeah, the neighbor brought this over for you. I'm like, why did she bring that over? She said it was left over from the church sale. I'm going to keep that out. Nobody bought it. And she thought of a star too. She thought of you, so she bought it. And I'm like, I missed a church sale? That's what I said. I walked over and thanked her. I'm like, I didn't know there was church sale. It was a private church sale. Hi, Handy Stars. It was just for the church members. So it wasn't open to the public. I'm like, oh. She goes, or I would have told you. Because I'm like, you usually tell me when your church sale happens. She goes, I know, but they held it off. It was more like a craft/rummage sale for members of their church only. And she helped with it. So that's how I got that. But man, that's so cute. Little deer antlers. I'm glad I came up with that. I like this better than the little pipe cleaners as his antlers. Just think, he's safe in my house because right now deer hunting season is going on in Wisconsin. So this little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is safer with me than he would be outside. Yeah, and I got it for free. Yeah. She said I went to the church sale with her last year before COVID. That's why they only kept it to members only, and they only allotted so many people in. She was telling me. So, and she saw me. How'd she put that? Pick up stuff that nobody would buy. Like, why would you buy that? Why would you get that? I mean, their prices were so reasonable. And so she asked me on the way home because she drove me because she knows I don't drive. So Diane's one of my favorite neighbors, and she knows I don't drive. And she's like, if you ever need to go somewhere, Tina, you just come over and ask, And between this year, she broke her collarbone this summer. So between Scott and another neighbor, we took care of her grass. We did her leaves for, you help your neighbors like that. And we're always chit-chatting. There's three of us, Diane, Karen, and I. We'll be in the middle of the street like kids chit-chatting with everybody, with each other, saying what's new with the family and all that. But when I went to the sale with her last year, the year before, because I've gone probably 4 years now, I go to the sale with her. She saw me grab stuff. And picked up stuff, and she's like, what? So, and I bought, I betcha, 15 Reader Digest books. She thought I was going to read them. I was like, no, I'm tearing them apart. Well, I made her a Christmas book last year out of Reader's Digest. And she was flabbergasted. Just flabbergasted how I did that book. That was 2 years ago I did that. Yeah. And so she said these things, because this isn't the first time. She brought me material one time that found in her mother's house when her mother passed away and they were going through her house. She brought the stack of material over to me because they really donated a lot, but she knew I'd use it. So I'll probably make me another couple reindeer because he's going to look cute. I'm going to put him on my tree. He reminds me of a rustic reindeer. He's a country reindeer. He's so cute. I think I should have did. Do you think I should have did his eyes? No, his eyes are fine looking, I think, on each side. Little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, yeah. Especially Riley. My grandchildren. They try to... Now, I don't know. I guess it's a German thing. It's been done for years, since I was little, where you hide the pickle in the Christmas tree. Do you know that one where you hide the pickle ornament, and the first person that finds the pickle ornament gets to open the first gift? And I don't put the pickle on the Christmas tree until the day of Christmas Eve. And you do that? Okay. Kids, little kids, from now till Christmas Eve, they'll be searching that tree for that pickle. So they know where that pickle is before they come over. Well, this year, because Riley's never got the pickle. So this year, Scott came up with this idea. Before we put the pickle on, we're gonna let Riley see the pickle. She's 4. And she always gets bummed that she can't open the first gift. So this year, we're going to kind of set it up. Well, Riley gets the pickle. The other kids, they always find it. Riley can't. So we're going to make sure she's the one that finds the pickle. And we're actually not putting it on until they're all here. And when they're distracted, we're going to put the pickle on the tree and say, Riley, look at the tree now. We'll find a pickle. And let her find a pickle. Plus, then I have the Santa key, so Santa can get in my house, because I'm just like, hangs on the wall, so they know that Santa knows where the key is to get in the house. It hangs on the outside of the house. I want to find me a giant key and make one for outside instead of this tiny one. But I like to tell the kids, he's got magic. What else are we doing this year? We have the pajama party, our annual Nana and Papa pajama party, where we draw names at Thanksgiving, and then we buy funky pajamas for the family members, and we do a sleepover. And it used to be at our house, and we watch the old time Christmas movies, and we watch, and we make pizzas, and we make some cookies, and we pop popcorn, and we all we all sleep in the living room in our sleeping bags or blankets. It's like a slumber party. It's a slumber party, basically. And we swap these funky pajamas, and you have to wear the pajamas all night long. And if you have to go do something, you have to wear the pajamas. You can't put your regular clothes on. So if you run to the gas station, you have to wear these pajamas. One year, Scott got it was so funny. Oh my God. And me and Diamond keep adding rules to it. And Scott got the Christmas Story bunny suit from his Sosalia. And then he had to go to the gas station, and he wanted to change and wouldn't let him change. He did it though. He was a good trooper. And I got a cow ones, and they're all those funky onesies. And Sam got moose. And Xavier got emoji, and we're missing one. Grinch. This year I'm getting Sam Elf. He's going to look like Elf. We have that coming up. That's on the 19th. And let's see. And there is no Christmas concert this year for the grandkids. I'm so bummed. This really puts a damper on the holiday season. So I'm trying to do things. Yeah. Like the kids are coming over. They were over, but none of them wanted to do anything. They were so tired. I don't know. Diamond said they were up late watching a movie. So when I had them, they were not in the mood to make their Christmas presents for Mommy and Daddy, because they aren't in school. Diamond and the kids are supposed to go back on December 1st, and then Diamond just got a notification that they may not be going back until after January. So I told Diamond I want an afternoon with the kids, and we're going to make Mommy and Daddy Christmas presents. And then And then I take them to the Dollar Tree, and they each get $2, $2 to $3 each to buy mommy and daddy something. So they can buy 3 gifts for Sam, 3 gifts for Diamond at the Dollar Tree. And they each get $6 each. And I let them shop for their parents. And it's so funny what they buy their parents at the Dollar Tree. And then they wrap them gifts up also. That's the thing. Something I used to do with the kids. I'd let them go shop the Dollar Tree. So they feel like they're buying their parents Christmas present. I send them in the Dollar Tree and let them shop, and I stand at the door, and a lady would look at me. And Kristen remembers this. Kristen's been the manager of the Dollar Tree I've been going to, I bet you, for 20 years. And she goes, it's really weird now I think back. I remember, he goes, because I went in with the kids, and I'm standing there following the grandkids. She goes, I remember I had a lady who used to come into the store with her children, and she'd stand at the Dollar Tree at the door in the area, and the kids would wander, and then they'd check out. I'm like, oh, buying Christmas presents? Yes. I said, that probably was me. I said, I've been doing this with my children for years. They'd go buy gifts for Sam or go for Scott and I, and then they'd go home and wrap them, and we wouldn't know what we got. I said, and then they felt like they were shopping for us. And I said, so now I do it with the grandkids. She goes, wow, that means I've been working here for 20-some years, she says. I'm like, yeah. I said, Diamond was probably 10 years old when I started that. So she was responsible for Xavier. Xavier always bought me every little house that ever came out at the Dollar Tree. I got all these little houses. And then let's see what else we're doing. You don't know. Oh, we got our appointment made at Cabela's. I think Diamond told me the 14th. Yeah. 14th, I think she told me, because I'm the one I told her. So she called Cabela's and made an appointment to go see Santa. You can go see Santa at Cabela's and you get a free picture, but it was by appointment only. So I got a hold of Diamond real quick. Yep. And I got a hold of Diamond, and she called them and made that appointment. I want to say she told me it was the 14th, because I always go when they go see Santa. So we got that coming up. And then we have the Lambeau Titletown Christmas thing where they do a Christmas program against Lambeau Field. And I think we're going to do that the same night as the 14th. I think Diamond told me that. I'll have to double check with her tomorrow about that. And then usually the night of the slumber party, we get all in a vehicle and we go look at the lights. Well, due to the fact we're doing that out at Diamonds, they're going to come in town, and we're going to go drive around and look on the lights. I think she told me the weekend before. Yep. Well, my theory is I don't have a lot of money. I'm not a rich person. Me and Scott make, one income household. So it's not like I have a lot of money to spend on them. But they'll sure have a lot of memories more than money. Because I know friends that are like, man, I wish my parents would have did this with me like your mom does with your kids. And Diamond can tell you the same thing. Diamond does a lot of the same traditions I did with them. Like take one night and go drive around and look at lights. And usually what we did is we'd make a thermos full of hot chocolate. And when we were driving around, they could have their hot chocolate inside the truck or vehicle. And we go to this park where I grew up. And they do the campsite. It's called Winter Wonderland. And that's free. And you can drive through the campsite, and people put out little things and memories of people. Or they just decorate a camp. The campers are gone. And it's just spots where campers would be. People decorate it, and they pay like $10, and it goes to the little. It's the Bond Center, which is like Boys and Girls Club, but it's called the Bond Center. And all the proceeds from buying the spot in this campsite to decorate goes to the Bond Center for kids at Christmas. And that's where I grew up. So we drive, and that's 35 minutes away, and we do that. We drive up and do that. And last year, the year my grandparents died, or my grandfather died, we did, the whole family pitched in for a spot, and my uncle and aunt go decorate it every year in memory of my grandparents. And this year I wasn't asked for money. Oh, I should call. Now I thought about that, I should get a hold of my aunt, because we all pitched in every time to do it. And my aunt and uncle that still live up there, they go decorate it. They probably just doing it. Now that I think about it. Like last year or 2 years ago, Scott's cousin's son passed away. The grandma that actually puts her camper in this campsite every year. Her spot, she did a memorial for her grandson. So it's really pretty. And on certain days, like I think, like till Diamond, you could go see Santa. Yeah, that's what I told Diamond. I said, now see, Diamond's biological dad came from money, and he is the most spoiled person I've ever met in my life, and he's not happy. He still isn't, and he still hasn't grown up. He's 54 years old, and I was so glad he's not in my life. I don't know, I was young and dumb, I'll put it that way, but I remember he went to jail for stealing from Best Buy. And he had a credit card in his wallet. He could have charged it. Explain that one to me. I said to Diamond, Diamond is 28 years old, and I'm still trying to think. 28 years later, thinking to myself, this man had a credit card in his pocket, could have charged what he stole and got busted. It still blows my mind. He doesn't appreciate. He never appreciated everything. His parents were a type, here's a credit card, go have fun. So I'm thinking, and this is my logic, Diamond agrees with me. I'm thinking he did this to get their attention, because they didn't pay him any attention. It was all about, here's money, here's a credit card. So I think him getting in trouble was actually a way to get his parents' attention. That's all I could. Yep. Because I would, not that I would do anything. Hi, Terry. But I was thinking, man, I'd love free access to an unlimited credit card. I remember saying, can I have that credit card so I can go baby shopping when I was pregnant? And he's like, no. Yeah, that's how he was. Nope. But I could remember when he did that. And I'm like, why would you steal? You have a credit card in your wallet. Nope. Yep. My childhood memories and my kids' childhood memories are so different than a lot of, like Diamond's girlfriend, Savannah. She came from a troubled household. Like my foster son, Tim. They are so, especially Tim, connected. Tim's, how do you say that? Leah told me this, his fiance. He goes, Tina, because Tim will say, I love you, Mom. I love you too, Tim. But he doesn't go into, go into details. Leah says, do you know, Tim told me his happiest childhood memories from like 5 or till 15. He says he doesn't have any. It's 15 till now. And they all reside around you and Dad. And I'm like, really? He goes, yeah. Because I remember the first year I met Tim, he was just a kid that started hanging out with Diamond. And he came over like the day after Christmas. He was probably 14. And he couldn't get over the stuff underneath the Christmas tree. Because I was one of these. I bought all year long. I'd see a clearance toy, I'd buy it. Because I didn't have the type of money to go spend $300-400 on my kids at Christmas like I know some people do. So, but I always listened when they went to saw Santa for something they asked for that came out. So at least they got a gift they asked from Santa, and I'd go buy that one at regular price. And so at least when they opened their gifts, they got something from Santa that they asked Santa for. And then I was one of these. I remember one year Diamond laughed so hard because she just figured this out. Xavier wanted this ship that went with his people. That ship was $90. That was out of my budget. There's no way I could get that ship. She wanted the Barbie dream house or whatever. That was out of my budget. So, I mean, I got them other things. Well, then 2 days after Christmas, I'm walking through Walmart. There's that $90 ship down to $25 on clearance. Grabbed it. There's the Barbie dream house to $400 down to, I think, $45. Bought it. And I remember wrapping them up, sneaking them in the house, put them under the tree. And then I put them on the back side of the tree. And then I'm like, hey, guys. And they're like, what, Mama? I'm like, there's presents still behind the tree. Did you guys forget to open something? And Diamond said she can remember opening the dream house box and Xavier opening a ship. And I'm like, wow, how could you guys forget gifts? So they got all excited, not knowing I actually bought them 2 days after Christmas. I said to my mom, I should have brainwashed my kids that Christmas ain't December 25th. It's January 25th. And had all the sales after Christmas. But just like Diamond, that was the one I said we should have hung on to that Barbie dream house. Because I had it for years, and then I gave it to a family that needed it. Their house burnt. The little girl was devastated. I remember this. The little girl was devastated in a fire. She lost her Barbie dream house and all her Barbies. So Diamond wasn't playing with it. She was like 14, 15 years old. Not knowing I'd be a grandma as soon as I was. So we gave it to that little girl and we made her day. So 2 years ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, Allie wants Barbie dream house. Diamond's like, Mom, do you know how much those Barbie dream houses are? And I'm like, yeah. So I'm on Marketplace. And the lady had Barbie dream house, 2 of them, $40 a piece. I told the lady I'll take one. So I get a hold of Diamond. I'm like, you have $40? She goes, no. I said, well, I do, but you need to come into town and take me to pick. And I told her what I found. She's like, Mom, it's not new. I said, that child is not going to know that's not a new Barbie dream house. We washed it. We set it up underneath the tree, put the Barbies on the furniture. She'll never know. Allie never knew that it wasn't a brand new Barbie dream house from Santa. And this thing, you would never know this. I said to the lady, I'm like, this looks new. She goes, it is new. She goes, I have triplets. She goes, I go, yeah. And she goes, instead of my mother, she goes, buying one Barbie dream house, she bought each one of her daughters a Barbie dream house. So she had 3 Barbie dream houses. And they only played with one. So she said, I decided to put them up at Christmas time. I figure some parent out there looking for one. And you contacted me right away. She goes, they're both gone. You buying it? And this other lady. So now Allie hasn't played with Barbies. And there's a gentleman that works with Sam, single father, says to Sam, do you realize how much toys cost when you start buying? His girlfriend up and left him in the 4-year-old, little 6 years old. I don't know the little girl's name. Up and left. So he's got full custody of his daughter. He's like, I never bought to Christmas before, so I've been price checking. She wants a Barbie dream house, she says to Sam. I can't afford that Barbie dream house. What am I going to do? So Sam was telling Diamond. Well, Diamond and Sam gave him Allie's Barbie dream house. Sam said he got tears in his eyes because everything, this guy is Sam says, 100% daddy. It's all about his daughter, trying to do the best for her on what he got. Because he's a full-time student working part-time at Sam's work right now to become a welder. So he's not getting the same amount of money an hour Sam is because he's still a student learning and getting certified. So he's thanked Diamond and Sam and Allie over and over and over again for this. He says, he says he's looking forward when his little girl wakes up Christmas morning to see this dream house. that she asked Santa that she's been wanting. That's all she talks about. Barbie Dream House, Barbie Dream House. He said to Sam, how can I ever repay you? And Sam told him someday help somebody else that needs something like this. So it's been sitting in Sam and Diamond's basement. He's going to come over. His mom is going to keep her for a little while on Christmas Eve. They're going to bring it in town here. And on Christmas Eve, he's going to pick it up. I look back at my memories. I remember going to my grandparents every Christmas Eve and then falling asleep on the way home and thinking it's Christmas morning and getting told, nope, we have to go to bed. Santa hasn't come yet. Like I was having a conversation with Diamond about our country. Clean it, put it, yep. Clean it and put a bow on it. And, yep, exactly. I said we were talking about the situation in our country. I said, Diamond, it doesn't matter who's the president of the United States. It doesn't, in my eyes. And she goes, what? I said, until the people, us, regular people, start caring about each other and then holding our senators, our congressmen, our mayors, our governors responsible for what we want, and we start caring about each other, nothing's going to change. We don't care about our fellow man, our neighbor. So it doesn't matter if it's Biden in that White House or Trump. It's not going to change until we, the people, change. He's just a figurehead. He can use these big words that he's going to bring us all together, but it ain't going to matter. Him saying a speech on a TV screen ain't going to bring us together until we start uniting as one, the people, and holding our Washington responsible. If they really cared, we elect them. I always listen to these people. I know what my people want. I like my own governor, and I'm thinking, dude, you don't know squat. And people that live in all these people up there that live in these multi-million-dollar houses don't know how it is, how you live, I live, in my paycheck to paycheck. They live in multi-dollar houses. I think if you work for the government, you should make the minimum of an average man, so you know how it feels. And you should have to pay for your own insurance, like we have to. So that's the thing. I know what my people want. You don't know what your people want. I know we vote them in, but as soon as they get voted in, they don't care about us. Yeah. So, and I was telling Diamond, we were having lunch at the mall, and I was telling her, I'm like, Diamond, am I crazy to think like this? So I was telling her, and this gentleman, this older couple next to us, they could have been probably my grandparents or Diamond's grandparents. And the gentleman goes, you're absolutely right, miss. And I looked over and like he's like, I'm sorry, I was overhearing your conversation. He goes, you're exactly right. And then he got talking about in his days. I like when you run into elderly people and they start talking about how it was when they were kids and all this. But like I told Diamond, I'm all for equality, equally for every man, woman, child, no color difference. But, and I said, when I'll use an example, I watched on YouTube one night where protesters got on a freeway or interstate in Minneapolis and shut it down for 6 hours. To me, their whole meaning was gone. And I was on a chat and I said, if they went in a park and they took over a park for 6 hours, didn't stop from truckers get into stores, people get into work, I guarantee more people would listen to them. But once they start shutting down freeways, yep, yeah, I knew that, Linda. Start shutting freeways, start vandalizing small businesses. They lost their whole point of being out there is gone. I could care less what they're out there trying to make a point across. Once vandalism riot starts, it's gone. I don't care what they have to say anymore. You just broke into a person's business. You just stopped people from getting home to their families. Stop truck drivers from getting their loads. Your whole meaning to be out there, freedom of speech, I don't care anymore. You lost it. Once you cause destruction in the others. Take over a park or something. But when you take over a highway, I mean, here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, I watched on a live feed where this guy's trying to put out a fire in his business, and he has looters coming out, and he sprays them with a extinguisher. They came back and nailed him with a brick in the back of the head. That man was 77 years old, trying to save a business that was in his family for 100 years. To me, you lost. Over what? A guy that didn't listen to commands when he was told to stop by police officers. Yeah, I don't think he should have been shot the way those. Shot the way they did it. But you know what? Listen to the damn cop. He tells you to stop. Put your hands up. You do it. You don't get killed. You don't get shot. Logic. Use your logic. I always tell Diamond. I tell my kids all the time. Use your God-given logic he gave you. Don't think you're better than the next person next to you. Don't think he's better than you either. But listen. If an officer tells you, pull over, get on a sidewalk, put your hands up, yeah, do it. They have no respect for a person with a badge. And then they always victimize the person that gets shot. I'm thinking, well, maybe if he listened, he wouldn't have got shot. I'm probably going to get a lot of feedback for this one. Because I know they're bad. There's bad people, no matter if you have a badge or not a badge. But common logic. Stop. Listen to what the police officer's telling you to do. You would not be in a predicament you are in. I guess I'm bad for saying that. Yeah, exactly. Well, I told that. What gets me is they arrest these protesters or looters, whatever the hell they are. They're breaking the law because they're getting told to disperse. So they're breaking the law there when they're not doing it. They give them a ticket and then they let them up. They let them leave. They're never going to pay the tickets. So then they're probably going to go to court. And then if they do to go to court, it's going to get thrown out. So it doesn't make no sense. Like I told Diamond. Protesters that have a legit meaning, want to be seen, want to be heard. They're out during the day. When they get told to leave, it's dusk, curfew, whatever, they leave. It's rioters that want to cause trouble. They're no longer protesters. I said they're no, in my opinion. I've seen it here in Green Bay. They had a calm collective protesters. That evening, all hell broke loose. A gas station got rioted. People got shot at. Yeah, that's the worst. And I said to Diamond, and look it. She's like, what? 9 o'clock at night. Those aren't protesters. Those aren't legit protesters. Those are rioters. There's a difference. Because protesters want to be seen. They want to be heard. They don't want to be hidden by darkness. I will be right back, ladies. I'm going to go grab me a soda. Oh, yeah. And like I told Diamond, I said, everybody takes a different meaning of the different words. We don't all believe in one certain way. I said, or we'd be robots. She was like, what do you mean? I said, like white privilege. I said, I hear people say white privilege, and I hear that, I'm thinking, what white? I didn't have a white privilege. I said, because my terminology is, I was a poor kid with a single mother who sometimes opened a cupboard and wondering, oh, another night of ramen noodles, because my mom couldn't afford groceries. It was lights on or more groceries. So we always had ramen noodles, cheap food. Not that I starved, but when you're a kid and you're poor, like I was, it was cheap ramen noodles, macaroni and cheese, remember the cheese from the government, and the beef in a can? That's a lot of stuff I grew up on after my parents divorced. Because my dad didn't pay any child support worth squat. So when I hear this white privilege, I'm like, what white privilege? I don't have no white privilege. What are they talking about? And then she tells me what they're referring to. And I'm like, still don't make sense to me. And see, me and Diamond have these conversations. I call them like our debate conversations. But I'm 48 years old. She's 28. So her whole is different than mine. And that's what's wrong. Is that you have her generation and our generation. Then you have my father-in-law's generation. And I said my father-in-law's generation had it a hell of a lot worse than any generation. He's a baby boomer. But I'm like, I don't have no damn white privilege. I was never a rich kid. I still ain't. I mean, me and Scott live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. Because I made a comment. One of Diamond's best friends, Chelsea, she's African American. And I said to Diamond, where'd Chelsea go to school? She goes, West with me. I said, so you guys got the same education, right? She was like, yeah. I said, so where did you have better privilege than her? She just kind of stared at me because she didn't know how to answer me. I said, so Diamond, you got to look at the big picture. If this community, the whole United States was the way it was, we wouldn't have a president that was black. We wouldn't have governors, senators, congressmen, mayors. I said, so we've changed some. I said, but if they go back to doing what they're doing, I said, this is my logic. People can agree or disagree with me. And I have that right, and you have that right. I said, but if they continue the chaos, it's going to go back to, oh, I don't want you in here. You're black. I don't want only white only black only. It's going to. They want us to divide. And that, I said to Diamond, that's what I think. I think they want us to divide instead of coming together. And what a way to divide us. And Diamond thought about that. She goes, Mom, I think there's some truth in your, she goes, in your way of, she goes to me, I think there's truth in the way you're telling me this. I said, yeah. I said, when I look at the big picture, I just see us dividing. It's like that's what they want us to do, is to be divided. Comes down to it again, where you can't, this restaurant's only white, this restaurant's only black. And, back in that day. And I said, history likes to repeat itself. And Emma goes, I see your thought, understand your logic. And she goes, I think there's some truth to that. Yeah. See? And Emma goes, wow, Mom, that was deep. She tells me. I'm like, that's me looking at the big, because I'm thinking, I see a lot. I mean, we have the Oprah Winfrey's of the world. We have, the movie stars and all that. I'm thinking, there's a lot of successful colored people in this world. They wouldn't have that if you look back at the centuries, and I'm not a history, but I like history, but I never researched that history. I like the Civil War and all that. But I said, we wouldn't have where we are, a president, a congressman, lawyers, doctors, if we were that, But I said, what a way to conquer things is to divide us. And I could be wrong, like I told my daughter. She goes, but Diamond says, Mom, I think there's some truth behind that. She goes, because I didn't look at it that way. Yeah. She admitted, she goes, I never really didn't. She was like, Mom, I didn't even look at it that way. And I'm like, because, I've always raised Diamond. I raised both my kids to have an open mind and to have a voice. And I always told them that there's a lot of opportunities in our country. You have to work for it, and it's not a given. And look, Diamond right now, she's going to school. Took her kids are old enough now. Started school, like she said, on the wrong year, because this was their year. Riley was supposed to be full-time student, Coda full-time, Allie full-time. She could have a full-time day at school, and COVID happened. But you know what? For the plate, everything on Diamond's plate right now, with her going to school, kids in school, then out of school, in school, back and forth. She'd had her first report card. I don't know what the hell they call them these days, but she straight A's, I guess, or I don't know how it works in college, but she didn't fail any class. Plus work part-time. So Diamond had a lot on her plate for 2020. Started in September, because the only reason the kids didn't go to school here see, you're a perfect example. And like I told Diamond, there's a lot of opportunities in this country. If you're not born here, if you want to come here, do it the right way. Get an education. I quit high school. That's my biggest mistake of my life. I was supposed to be in school, matter of fact, right now. But as a matter of fact, not right now. I was supposed to be in school in February of last year. I took one pre-test to get my GED. One pre-test. And then the campus closed because of COVID. Well, then the people that were already in class got postponed, of course, because they don't do the GED program over line. So that bunch that, when campus closed, that bunch got moved, where I was doing all my pre-tests to start this fall. So technically, I should be in school. I was supposed to be going to school on Mondays and Thursdays with Diamond. because then she would pick me up. I didn't have to worry about a ride. As Diamond goes to school on campus Mondays and Thursdays. Well, now she's been doing it at home because the kids are home. And these college professors are so awesome. When she told them, she goes, I'm going to have to drop this class in this class. And they asked her why. She goes, my kids are home. They all are home now. They decided to let her go. They do it online with her. But, so my whole GD class is postponed. They're supposed to contact me after the first year. I'm hoping. Because that was what I've set a goal. I wanted to get my GD. And I laughed because I had such a hard time getting into there because campus 3 times last year. I was scheduled to go do my pre-test to see where my levels are, what I should go, because I have so many credits. I'm actually going for my HSED, High School Equivalency Diploma, instead of a GD because I do have 17 credits. I'm not missing a lot. We got a snowstorm, campus closed. Then COVID happened. 3 freaking times. I got one test done. Tuesday, because I told the guy, I said, I've been out of school so long, I should take the class. And they won't let you do it online. I don't know. What kills me is they won't let you do a GD online. But they do. I said, I should just enroll in high school. But Diamond told me when she was at school, due to the fact of what's going on, they're thinking about doing the GD classes online. And I'm like, oh my God, that'd be awesome. So, because she checked in with my counselor for me when she was on campus 2 weeks ago. And that counselor was telling Diamond they're working it out because so many people, like myself, are waiting to go to school. I got the grant. I don't have to pay for anything, which was cool. So, but I was like, this Diamond says, I'll help. Because I don't understand. I know the class I'm going to fail is math. And Diamond's taking that right now. So Diamond's like, I can help you get through that math, Mom, to pass that test. Because that is one of the courses I got to get a credit for is math. I suck at math. That's like I told Diamond, the biggest mistake of my life was quitting school. I don't have many mistakes. Yeah, I'm going to get off here too. I don't have many mistakes in my life, but that is the one major is I quit high school. So I always told my kids they weren't allowed to quit because I'd have walked them to school. I'd have pulled them in there by their ear. Both my kids at high school graduate. Diamond is going to school right now for psychology and then tries to be forensic psychology eventually. And my son is going for right now. Matter of fact, he'll leave. I think he left. God, I'll have to call him tomorrow. Diesel mechanic. But I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping in, watching my Tassel and my little reindeer. And I'm going to change the title of this video so if anybody wants to check out my little reindeer, they know. Thanks for the ideal, Gloria. And as always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty. Bye for now. And stay safe out there, everybody, in this crazy world we're in right now. Bye, everybody. Well, hi, Carla. Oh, thank you. Thanks, everybody, and have a good night or good morning, wherever you may be, because it's 3:03 a.m. here. So it's the 29th. Wow. You know what the good thing before I go off here is in 2 days' time, it's the 1st of December. And then in a month's time, it's a new year. So maybe the new year will be better. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not think 2021's it's gonna be a while into 2021 before it gets way better. So That's my thought. I'll talk to you later. And like I said, what I discussed is my opinion. And if you're open to a discussion, I'm all for having a discussion. I'm one of these. I was raised in a household. Degree to disagree, as my grandpa used to say. And please don't take it personally, because I love all mankind. I love all men, women, and it doesn't matter what color your skin is. I don't judge you. I should judge your personality. If I think you're a butthead, I won't be friends with you. I mean, that's how I was raised. Then, like my grandfather, I'll swear here, my grandpa says if the guy's an asshole, I ain't gonna be friends with him. No matter what color of skin he is. That's all he'd say to me. That's how I was raised. Matter of fact, my grandpa's best friend was an African American man that he was in a war with. Yep. So I will talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Good night.